and welcome to Tools to Create a Better Life with myself, Glenyce Hughes. Thank you so much for being here. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. 4 secrets that you didn't know about money. Now, this is an invite to my upcoming How to Become Money Workbook class that we've got starting on September 13th of 2022. Of course, if you're watching this later, it's always recorded. And yes, if you have not played with this workbook yet, get this workbook. All right. It is freaking magical. It is from Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness, and just wow. Just wow. I go through it with a group of people at least twice a year. I go through it on my own. I have been through it hundreds, if not thousands of times. That is how magical it is. What it does is it invites you to a whole different level of allowance, of no point of view about money. Okay, so secret number 1, and these are in no order whatsoever. Secret number 1 is that money doesn't have value unless you give it value. Now, here's the thing. On the planet, there's been a lot of value given to money, and certain amounts of money have more, well, the more money you have, the more valuable it is, or the more valuable you are for having it, all of that insanity. When really, if you just take a moment with money and it's like paper, or here in Canada, it's kind of plastic, like the actual cash is kind of plastic, or people use their credit cards, which are plastic. And so much is done online nowadays where there's not even money touched. It's just numbers on a screen online. And yet we give it so much value. And the problem with that is that anything we make more valuable than us, we become a victim to it. Whether it's a person or money or an event or an experience, it doesn't matter. We become a victim to it. We become where basically what I like to call, we're money's bitch. If we're making it more valuable than us, if we're making it more significant than us, we're its bitch. Yeah. A few years ago, I did a call series called Stop Being Money's Bitch. I believe it's called that. We'll put a link below. It's all previously recorded. It's phenomenal. But do check that out, because it's about that. It's about stopping to make it more valuable than us, recognizing we're the most valuable. We're the most valuable in our life, okay, for us. Now, you in your life are the most valuable. Me in my life, the most valuable, but really recognizing that not money, not where you live, not who you're sleeping with, not what you do, none of that is valuable. But when you give it value, you become less than it. You become its bitch. Yeah. So that's a secret that most people don't recognize, because it only has the value you give it. So what if you stop giving it the value of being more than you? What if you just recognize it as money? Secret number 2 is that your points of views about money is what's creating your reality. Now, Dr. Dane here, the co-founder of Access Consciousness, he's said for years, your point of view creates your reality, which is basically what I just said. Your points of views about money is what's creating your financial reality. Yeah, not the government. Not the circumstances, not your job, not the business, not the wife, the husband, nothing. It's your points of views. So you could get really excited about this and go, wait a minute. If it's my points of views that are creating my financial reality, what points of views could I change to create the financial reality I would like? There's a question, my sweet friends. And another way to ask that is you could look at a money thing you've got going on, and you could ask yourself, what is the point of view that I'm operating from in this situation? Yeah, I know for myself personally, because I've been using that for years. It's actually one of the tools in the How to Become Money Workbook. There's so many tools in the How to Become Money Workbook. I know a lot of people read it and don't even recognize it, and maybe they even read it 50 times. They don't even recognize it. I actually went through it word by word and wrote out each tool that's in there. think there's something like 45 or so. I don't remember for sure, but it's like huge amount of tools in there. But that's one of them. Like, what is the point of view that I'm operating from, creating this? Because the thing with points of views, guys, is we get to change them. We get to change them. If there's a point of view, let's say you go to lack. Let's say that's the point of view. That's one of mine that's been there for years, that comes up often. It's this lack mentality, this lack point of view. There's not enough. There's not enough. There's not enough. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Yeah. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. There's not enough, there's never enough, there's not enough, there's never enough, there's not enough, there's not enough, there's not enough. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. Interesting point of view, I have that point of view. That's how you can change points of views. It's so quick, it's so easy. Now, the trick really is, though, to recognize when you're operating from a point of view. My experience, it's so easy to buy the lie that that's just the way it is. Oh, well, the government did this, and that's why we don't have any money. And everybody goes, oh, yeah, that's why, yeah. That's an interesting point of view, but everybody's talking about it like it's reality, like it's just the way it is. It's not. It's an interesting point of view. So that is a secret that most people aren't even willing to acknowledge, is that their points of views are what's creating their financial reality. You want to change it, change your point of view. The third secret is the more you want money, the less you'll have it. So the word want actually means to lack. Lack the money. I want more money. I lack more money. The universe responds, sweet friends. So this is something I learned in my years and years and years studying the tools of access consciousness, is to really start getting present with the definition of words. And the word want, if you were to look it up, it has, I believe, like 27 different definitions that mean to lack. And only one of them actually means to have. So stop wanting money and start choosing money. I'm choosing money today. What can I be and do different today to actualize more money right away? I'm having more money today. Like, start using words that are actually true. So often when we use the word want, if you just change that to actualize, that's more what you're really meaning. I would like to actualize more money. I'm actualizing more money. That means it's showing up. Want means to lack. Now, how can you use this for you? Let me tell you. It's something that we do in a foundation classes and such, and it's, I don't want more money. So say it along with me. We're going to say it 10 times. I don't want more money. 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 I don't want more money, which will lighten you up, because that's actually what's true. You don't lack money. You don't lack money. You don't. Now, how can I say that so blatantly? How can I say that as though it's fact? It takes us to secret number 3. Money is energy. Now, money isn't energy and everything is energy and it's okay to have money because it's energy. It's not that. I used to do that. I used to really reason and justify me receiving money by that. Oh, money is energy and all that significance. No, money is just energy. Money has no different energy than dog shit. That's also something that's talked about in this book, about how it's no different. So my body is energy. This beautiful sweater from my sweet friend Karen is energy. My microphone is energy. The trees outside are energy. The dog shit, now I don't think we have any in our yard, but we probably got cat shit out there somewhere, is energy. It's just energy. Money is energy. So that's how I know you don't lack money. You don't lack energy. You don't lack energy. You don't lack money. I don't want money. and then looking at money as energy. So if we don't make it significant, go back to secret number 1, if we clear our points of views about it, if we stop wanting it and start choosing it, then money can show up as if by magic. Now, when I say as if by magic, I don't mean that I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to open them and there'll be, millions of dollars in front of me. Although, let's take a moment and give that a sec. Damn, what would it take? I'm not saying it's not possible, but what you want to recognize is that it isn't about that. So often people go, okay, well, money is energy and I just want it as if by magic, so I'm going to sit on my couch, I'm not going to do nothing, and I'm just going to wish and hope and pray and it's going to show up. That has not been my experience so far. I ask, I take action, I continuously clear my points of views, I continuously be different energies, I ask, I actualize, I receive, like there's being and doing as part of it. There's 2 pieces to it and way more. I mean, that's pretty limiting to say there's 2. But please recognize that if you're just sitting around hoping, wishing, praying that it shows up in front of you when you close your eyes for 10 seconds because you've asked for it, that might not be it. You might want to start asking, what can I be and do different today to actualize the money I'm asking for right away? Now, something else that I learned, there was one time, 3, 4, I'm not even sure how many years ago, that I actually went through the 13 questions in the workbook every day with a group of people for 100 days. Yes, I am that much. As you can also tell by my makeup, I'm just that much. I'm just that much. And what I finally received, the awareness I finally had after probably 60 times of going through the questions was, money is energy. Money is everything. Money is all the things I mentioned before and everything else. Cash, though, is cash. So if you would like to pay your rent, you probably want to be asking for cash also. So if you hear me, you'll often hear me say money and wealth and cash. Because yeah, cash is money, but so is a hug. So is a rainstorm. So is cat shit, dog shit. So those things can all show up in a day, and I want to make sure I'm asking for the cash I would like also. So I wonder what it would be like for all of the money and all of the wealth and all of the cash that you've never even considered asking for showing up as if by magic. And what could you be and do different today to actualize all of the money, the wealth, and the cash that you would like? Yeah, awesome, guys. So again, I invite you, come and play. We've got 13 weeks of the How to Become Money Workbook. We're going to go through a chapter a week, and we are going to do an energetic exercise related to that chapter each week. How does it get any better than that? So information is above or below if you don't see it or you're listening to this audibly. It is in the show notes, or you can reach out to me and I will get it for you. Have a great week, sweet friends, and I look forward to chatting again next week.